Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Super Darwin 124 here. I cannot believe there is only less than 24 hours left until the world gets Smash. This is so awesome. I'm super excited. And as a celebration, about a little less than a day before I'm personally going to have my hands on the game playing it, hopefully in a little less than 23 hours now, I want to talk about my history with the Super Smash Bros. Series and just showing how far I've come with it and how much this launch means to me, why it means so much to me for me to be able to play this game and to play it on launch. So I'm going to start off with a Smash game I think a lot of people are familiar with, without a doubt, and that's the infamous Super Smash Bros. Melee. When I was very young, I still do not remember to this day how old I was, but I had a friend named Charlie, and he had a Nintendo GameCube. And at this time, I don't think I had any video games. I think my sister may have had her Game Boy Advance, but I didn't have any like really great console. I don't believe. I was very young, and I have an incredibly vague memory of this happening. But I remember in this memory, we were inside of his bedroom, and he shared a room with his brothers, and they had a little TV and a little box console, which obviously now I know is a GameCube. And I remember being on this platform that was black with like a pink stripe around it and being a doctor. And it's like, oh my gosh, I was playing Super Smash Bros. Melee Final Destination with Dr. Mario. And that never came across to me at the time, but that's what I was playing. So I guess the first Smash Bros. Game I actually played was Melee, and funny enough, it's actually the game I haven't played the longest of. I honestly don't think I've touched Melee since that. I haven't really had any friends that have had it, so that's just too bad, but that was my very first experience. That same friend that I played Melee for the first time with when I was 8 years old invited me over for his birthday, and his birthday is in March. I don't remember what day it is, but he invited me over in March 2008, and it was my very first sleepover, and he had a bunch of his friends there, and I remember how much fun that was. And I without a doubt know we got on his Wii and we were playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And the funny thing is the release date for Brawl was March 8th, 2008, so he just had barely gotten that game, and it was barely a new game, but I didn't even realize it at the time. It was like, oh my gosh, like, that game literally just came out when I was playing it. And I remember having so much fun with these random kids I didn't know, and we were just like playing all night, trying not to wake his parents up. And I remember I was Pikachu, and I kept spamming the attack that goes Pikachu, the little electric shock. That was an absolute blast. I had so much fun that night. I will never forget that. That was probably like, of my really like childhood life, that was like one of the greatest nights ever. And as time went on, I had more friends besides him who ended up getting a Wii, and they got Brawl, and I did not. So that was kind of frustrating, I guess you could say, because I still had a PS2 and I had a DS, but like there was no way for me to play any type of even just any Smash game. Like, it was impossible. So that was pretty unfortunate. There was this time in my life, I didn't write it down on here, but I just remembered this, that I was really obsessed with a game a lot of the Smash community might be familiar with, called Super Smash Flash, which is a Flash online game. I know there's a second one now, but the first one I played a ton of, and for the longest time that was my only way to like play Super Smash Brothers unofficially, was through that Flash game online. And I had so much fun with that. And there was even this one called Sonic Smash Bros. When I was really obsessed with Sonic, where it was strictly just Sonic characters fighting each other. So I also had a lot of fun with that. Those were just 2D Flash games that resembled Super Smash Bros. Gameplay, but obviously weren't actually the game. So I had a lot of fun with that. And then everything changed in the Christmas of 2009. We were like 3 years late, but we got a Wii for Christmas, and the very first game I got that I unwrapped was Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And I remember the moment I opened it, I actually was like screaming, like, Super Smash Bros. Brawl! And I was like, ah, you know, like literally like a kid. I was so excited to have Brawl and to finally have this game after so many people had talked about it. I played that game for countless hours. I love the Subspace Emissary. I think I mentioned it before. I can watch the cutscenes of that all day long. I love it to death. I love the fighting. I know for a lot of hardcore and advanced like competitive players, Brawl's considered the it's like the worst Smash Brothers because there was like the random tripping and it wasn't as fast and it was very casual. But for my first true like Smash Brothers experience, like it was like the greatest thing ever to me. Like Brawl is the Smash game I've played more than any other Smash game without a doubt. So I was so beyond happy to get that. And really, I was playing Brawl up until in 2012 I got my Xbox 360. I was basically playing Brawl casually up until then, so I got a lot of time out of Brawl, so that was really good. Since then, Brawl, whenever I've gone over to like, if I've played Super Smash Brothers within like the past years since I was really into it, the only Smash Brothers I've really mostly played is Brawl. I've had friends who've owned it. I remember this one time I went over to my friend Will's. He had like this ranch, and he invited me to go up there. They had a Wii, and we played Brawl. And Brawl just seems to be the Smash Brothers game that everybody has. So, and then there was also this weird phase I had where I still had my Wii. And one day I was at this this store that sold like a bunch of records and old video game systems, and they had a copy of Brawl for $20, and I actually picked it up. I barely played it, but it was really cool to kind of like get back into it for a second. And recently I've had some experiences of very minute experiences. I have played Smash Bros for the Wii U. I had a friend who lives up the street. They invited our family over to eat, and he had a Wii U in the basement, and we played a little bit of Smash 4. That was my first time ever playing it. I'd seen gameplay on YouTube, but I never actually played it. And then very recently, my girlfriend's cousin still has a Wii U with like a lot of games for it, and we actually were doing a 8-player Smash for Smash 4. It was only my second time playing it, and I just like, I'm really glad I had that experience because it was after the announcement of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but it reminded me of how much fun you can have with like Smash Bros. How much it brings people together, how much people have fun with it. And so I was really grateful for that, and that was a ton of fun being able to experience Smash 4 again, especially like that really got me hyped for Smash Brothers Ultimate. And there was my brother has a 3DS XL, and he was kind enough to actually let me play his 3DS a few times. Now he doesn't have the 3DS version of Smash 4, but you can download a demo, and I played that demo quite a few times, and because I was just so excited, I wanted to get my Smash fix. Like, I was even debating on buying a Wii U because I was so excited and just like did not feel like I could wait until tomorrow to have Super Smash Brothers Ultimate in my hands. Like, I just cannot wait. I cannot wait to get it. So this launch for me tomorrow, this is very big to me personally because I've never gone to a midnight launch, and especially a Nintendo game out of any. If I was gonna go to a midnight launch, I would have thought it'd be for like an Xbox game or like Call of Duty or something like that, right? But I never thought it would be a Nintendo game. The one time I would do it, and not only that, but it's Smash. And Smash is not just any launch. Like within the course of my lifespan, including the one in 90, there's only been 5 Super Smash Brothers within the last 19 years. I mean, so it's not like Call of Duty where it comes out every year. This is huge, and the fact that I'm gonna also be able to get this on a midnight launch and kind of experience it with everybody on social media and YouTube and stuff like that, I'm just like so hyped to like see what people have to say and, you know, show my friends, hopefully have some friends over, maybe try to rekindle some times where I just got a bunch of friends and we just would 4-player battle, local battles. Those were the best, and just everything it has to do. And I'm just like, I can't believe it's already here. It felt like it was going for so slow, but it's crazy to think that like 9 months ago that Direct came out that revealed it, and here we are in December, and you know, about to be December 6th, and I'm very grateful Nintendo was able to get this out at the time it did. I originally thought that, now obviously every Nintendo platform has a Smash Brothers, but I thought if there was any time frame for this game, I was assuming it was either going to come out holiday next year or the year after, because usually there's pretty big gaps in between Smash games besides the original Smash Brothers and the Super Smash Brothers Melee. But all the other Smash Brothers have had like 2001 to 2007 and then 2007 to 2014. So the fact that they're gonna get this game out this fast is beyond me. I'm beyond grateful, especially now that like I'm still starting off college. Like this is a great way to start like the holiday season. And with my birthday week turning 19, this is the first new game launch I'm going to get to play. And it just seems so simple and kind of silly, but as a gamer and with as much history as I've had with Smash, and just remembering how much it meant to me and how much I loved it, like I cannot wait. I'm so excited. Let me know what you guys think. Are you pre-ordering this? You going to a midnight launch? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe to this video. I will possibly do a vlog of me going to get it tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure on that yet, but it's something I'm potentially thinking about doing and getting back to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Smashing tomorrow, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.